said, empty your mind.
Hey everybody, welcome to lesson 30 of our Wing Chun Quarantine Kung Fu stream. My name's Master Wahnish and I welcome you to the channel. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, 1-inch punch that bell notification. Be sure to give the videos a thumbs up if you can, and leave some comments down below. If you have any questions, anything you'd like me to cover, leave it in the comments section down below. I hope you and yours are doing well. Let's get started today with the Sil Lum Tao form. It's been a while since we've done that together. Now, if you're new to the channel here, you're gonna be following me through the form, facing me as your mirror. I'll start with my right, you start with your left. That way you don't have to kind of look back this way. You just follow me. And if you're new to the form, you could also just go into the links down below. I have the entire form broken up into sections so you can learn it in complete detail, section by section, front view, side view, all the detail you need. So let's get started with the Sil Lum Tao form. Feet together, hands at your side. You should be using your left hand. Excellent. So that's the Sil Lum Tao form. Once again, if you had any problem following along with that, just go into links below and work on it piece by piece. It's much easier to learn the form in these sections as I break it down than trying to learn the whole form as one big puzzle. Now, I made a mistake, and I made a mistake doing that on purpose. And if you want to, you can stop right now and go back and re-watch me do the form and see if you can spot the mistake. If not, I'm going to tell you what I did and why I did that. For starters, before I tell you what mistake I made, you might not have noticed because I didn't stop. And that's why I did that. I'm trying to just explain something, give you a little sample. I didn't stop. I didn't go, I made a mistake, let me start over again, right? If you're doing your form and you make a mistake somewhere along the line, don't take a break and go, and then start over. Just keep the flow, the continuity of the form going, and then you know what that mistake is and address it next time you do it. Now, what I did is on the Quan Sao set on this side, I only did this once, and then I did that twice instead of coming back for a third time, right? So, and once again, I just did that on purpose just because I wanted you to be aware that it happens as a beginner. You're learning the form, you make a mistake, but don't just stop and then go, You know, just keep the flow of the form going and then say, okay, I made a mistake here. Next time I go back, I will address that. So it was a little intentional mistake to teach a little lesson for your training. Now, the other day we did the Quan Sao hand position. So I'm gonna come a little bit closer. I'm just gonna be in a front stance, which is this stance here. And I go over all these stances on the YouTube channel here as well, so you can go back through the stances. I'm in a front stance. And what you're gonna do is bring your left hand to the bottom, your right hand on top, and we're just gonna do Quan Sao a few times together. Bringing that here, and then we're gonna drop it. Now, when you're doing the Quan Sao, the Tan Sao still comes out, rides out here, and just like in the Sil Lum Tao, the Bong Sao comes out and up. And now you're doing that together. So once again, your left hand's on the bottom, your right hand on top on your mirror. And then now you're gonna take your Tan Sao, drop it to the bottom on the other side. And you can just practice switching to Quan Sao. So you can practice this switch exchange going side to side, and this is something that should just be real fluid that you could just keep doing. Or you could just practice one side at a time and then switch and work this side. And then when you're ready, you can come with that good Quan Sao position, out and up. Something else you can do is go into a right neutral stance, or sorry, left neutral. I'll be a right neutral in your mirror, and stand in this simple left neutral stance. And then our footwork, we're gonna just take a step this way. So let me just back up so make sure you can see my feet. I'm in my right neutral, you're in a left neutral facing me. And our footwork is just this simple step follow that we did before. And then what we're gonna do is just go Quan Sao. Quan Sao. Now, if a straight punch was thrown and I'm in this stance, so let's say you're in that left neutral, you step in and throw a straight punch, I can Pak Sao, I could Tan Sao, I could Bong Sao with a Wu Sao or Tan Sao like Quan Sao. So I could just practice going Quan Sao. I could also just use my Tan Sao and simultaneous punch. I could do a capping punch. So you see we have a lot of these options that you can play with. You can get your Bong Sao, step in Bong Sao, Wu Sao, and then follow up, right? You could go Quan Sao, Lap Sao elbow. There's numerous follow-ups, just so many things you can put together. It gets to be a lot of fun. The key is deflecting that attack, basically not getting hit and then hitting the other person in the face, right? So you wanna make sure you're good with your footwork, you're getting off that line of force, you have your right angle of deflection down, and then you do follow-ups, and there's endless amounts of follow-ups. And it's really fun because you will have a partner throw a punch and we'll do Pak Sao, we'll do Bong Sao, we'll do Quan Sao, we'll do Lap Sao punch, Tan Sao punch, and then all of a sudden we'll say, okay, throw that punch again, Bong Sao, Wu Sao, Lap Sao, Foot Sao, chain punch, and we'll work just multiple follow-ups, and we'll just have fun with it and get into what we call flow drills, where we're just flowing, going off feeling, doing what feels right and what works, but it's all following along these Wing Chun concepts and principles. So make sure you're practicing your Sil Lum Tao, you're practicing your footwork. Don't forget to practice those punching drills as well. And I told you something I would do is I'll probably do it in one of the next videos. We'll go over making sure you're getting your hip and everything into the punch, getting proper punching power. So practice, we have a lot to practice, right? Our Sil Lum Tao form, our hand positions, our stances, left neutral, right forward, left forward, our front kick, side kick, round kick. We did 3-level punching, we did chain punching, we did numeric punching. You have all these things you can put together into a beautiful workout, and I have that workout with my students for everybody to follow as well. So let me think, is there anything else we could cover today? Oh, later on we'll do in another video, another hand position called Quan Sao, which we're doing the Tan Sao and a Foot Sao, right? So we have Bong Sao and Tan Sao, Quan Sao, and this is Quan Sao, just another hand position. So after that, I believe you'll have all the Wing Chun hand positions for you to practice, go over in detail. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Once again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you made it this far, hit that thumbs up button. You got this far, you must have liked it or enjoyed it. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're watching and enjoying the videos, and leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you soon. I will be scheduling another live stream in the very near future. So keep an eye on the channel. If you hit that bell notification, it'll let you know when the next live stream is coming. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.